Got to go book shopping the other day and went to this place called Half Price Books, and they had a great deal where fill one of these red bags, and whatever you get is, $25 for the whole lot. So, what did I get? Let's see. I'm going to put those to the side. All right. I got a Dean Koontz book. I think that's how I pronounce it. The Forbidden Door. I had no idea what book would be best to get because I know literally nothing about this author other than I usually see his name next to Stephen King's a lot. So I looked up what was very popular, and The Forbidden Door was on that list. So I'm going to read this. I hope it's good. Iron Rand, Anthem. I have another one of her books. I've never read it, but I thought I needed to go ahead and get another one. It's not that I'm a big fan. I just, you hear the name a lot, so I'd like to read a few of her work. And this one looks a little on the shorter side, so hopefully it shouldn't take long to get through. I hope. What else have I got? Yes. I got some Orson Scott Card, another author I've not read anything by. I've got Treasure Box and Empire. And I got a couple more of his books as well. I got Ender's Game, which I guess it's a crime that I've never read this, but better late than never. And I also went and got Ender's Shadow as well. I know that there's a few books in the chronology that I probably should have gotten as well, but I didn't necessarily see them all there, and I feel like I'm hoping that this is a good follow-up. Hopefully I won't be missing too much. If not, I'm going to have to track down the other books. I'll have to track them down probably eventually anyway, but, I was just trying to find books where I felt like, if I read one, I might be able to read the next one without having to go buy a bunch of extra books. I'm trying to be a book collector on the cheap. John Grisham, Time to Kill. I watched the movie recently, and that was a pretty good film, very intense. So I'm highly looking forward to reading this eventually. We'll have to see when I get around to that one. Ooh, here's a good one. This was interesting. Mortal Engines and Infernal Devices and A Darkling Plane. I've seen the Mortal Engines movie. It was not very good. Sorry. I think it was a Peter Jackson film. Had Hugo Weaving in it. I should have liked it, I guess, with, those two names alone, but it wasn't very good. It felt very rushed, kind of all over the place. I'm hoping the books are much better than the movie. That's not a very low bar, but eventually, unlike with Ender's Game, I'm going to have to definitely get the book I'm missing here because I got book 1, book 3, book 4. That's literally all they had in the store. I was a little disappointed, but 3 out of 4, not bad. All right, I'll show you what I got so far there. All right, not a bad stack. And this I'm a little excited and also embarrassed at. I got myself some Terry Brooks, and again, this is kind of where I was trying to find books that were kind of closely related because, there's those authors who have a lot of books, and, the last thing you want is to get, book 3 and you don't have books 1 and 2. And I was glancing through and I saw that there was this little, I'm not even going to pronounce that name, maybe, but I realized I messed up because this is, I think, the 3rd of a series. And I thought, oh, okay, well, I'll get this one, which looked to be the 1st. And I really thought that this was not the exact same book. I thought this was the 2nd one. I made a mistake. I guess that's the problem whenever you have books that same name but different covers. This is not the first time where I've accidentally bought something I wanted to read twice. I'm a little embarrassed. I really do need to slow down and take more time. I like to consider myself somewhat observant. I guess not. But Either way, not a bad little haul. Also, whenever we filled this bag up, we had a bunch of different movies as well, but I'm not going to bother talking about the movies. So I think we did pretty good. Just even with the books alone, that's a pretty good haul for only $25. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.